you're thinking about moving to Central Texas, there is one mistake that I see families make over and over again. That's they pick the wrong suburb. I get it, they fall in love with the photos online, but months later, they realize that maybe the commute's too long, property taxes are not what they expected, or the community just doesn't feel like home. So before you decide to buy, build, or move, let's talk about the two hottest suburbs north of Austin. That's Liberty Hill and Georgetown, Texas. Because while these two might look similar on the surface, there are two very different suburbs. And I know that one of them is going to fit your lifestyle just a little bit better than the next. Hello, I'm Mindy Guevara, your Texas real estate broker here in the Austin area and the Hill Country suburbs. I help families, investors, and relocation buyers every single week figure out where exactly they need to be. Whether that's a golf course community in Georgetown, Texas, or an acre lot in Liberty Hill. So if you're thinking about making a move, go ahead and hit that like button. Subscribe for more insider market videos every week. And let's dive into this Georgetown versus Liberty Hill showdown. Let's start with how each place makes you feel. Georgetown is warm, walkable, and historic. You've got the iconic Courthouse Square, which means live music, coffee shops, boutiques, and festivals like the Red Poppy Festival. This is a place where neighbors wave hello, where the kids ride around in their bikes, and weekends are spent on the water like Georgetown Lake. Liberty Hill, well, that's your classic small town Texas vibe. Slower pace, bigger skies, and land for days. Here, you can find families fishing at the catch and release ponds at Lariat or Santa Rita Ranch, grilling under the big Texas oak trees, or watching Friday night footballs at your local high school stadium. Georgetown feels like community connection and convenience. Liberty feels like breathing room and peace of mind. If you're someone who says, I want to be close to everything, then Georgetown's the one that's gonna make your heart very happy. But if you're saying, I want space, stars, and quiet, then Liberty Hill is gonna be perfect for your soul. Let's be honest, Liberty Hill is where friends with pickups and hammocks go, while Georgetown is where you find your foodie friends brunching after that Pilates class. Now, let's talk about numbers, because lifestyle is one thing, but a budget is something you have to live with. Georgetown is 30 miles north of downtown Austin off of the IH-35. This is perfect for those who are commuting to Round Rock for work or maybe North Austin. So Liberty Hill sits about 15 to 20 minutes west of Georgetown. Yes, you are going to trade off a little bit longer commute for that bigger space and more privacy. As of late 2025 in Georgetown, the median house sits at $500,000. While in Liberty Hill, that median sales price is a little bit higher at $580,000. Ooh, but that extra cost is gonna give you a bigger parcel and more square footage. Georgetown's property tax rate will average anywhere between 2.0 to 2.5%, while Liberty Hills is a little bit higher at 2.5% all the way to 3%, but that will be dependent on the community and whether it has a mud or not, because there are some pockets that have property tax rates closer to that 1.9 and 2.0%. So you always want to work with a real estate agent so that way we can check that data for you. As for schools, Georgetown ISD has a great balance between new schools and established schools. Liberty Hill, though, is one of the fastest growing independent school districts in Texas. And families move here specifically for the strong academics, athletics, and community feel. Georgetown is already well established. Think Wolf Ranch, Costco, and the medical center. Liberty Hill, however, is in growth mode. New schools, new HEB, new Costco, new Target. You want it, we've got it. So if you want convenience today, Georgetown is ready for you. But if you're thinking long-term equity and you don't mind waiting for growth, Liberty Hill has a massive upside. It really comes down to this. Georgetown is a really mature oak tree, rooted, reliable, and shaded with history. Liberty Hill is a young oak, growing fast, full of potential, and just starting to spread its branches. So who belongs where? If you want to feel close to the action, shopping, schools, restaurants, Georgetown will make daily life easy. You can go grab your groceries, go hit the gym, and be home in time for lunch. But if you like the idea of a little bit of a separation, starry nights, space between homes, trails that lead to hidden creeks, Liberty Hill will make you fall in love every day. For families, Liberty Hill offers that classic small town unity where all the teachers know your kids' names. For retirees and empty nesters, Georgetown has amazing golf course communities like Berry Creek and Cimarron Hills that offer you a place to relax and play and be active. And if you're a remote worker, well, both suburbs actually shine. It just depends. Do you want to be 5 minutes from a coffee shop, or do you want to be 5 minutes from wide open spaces? Here's how I explain it to my client. Georgetown is brunch and boutiques. Liberty Hill is bonfires and backyards. Both beautiful, both Texas. Just two different flavors of the Texas Hill Country. So this is what I tell every single family that I work with. Don't chase square footage or a builder incentives. Chase the life that you want, the one that you want to wake up every day for. Because at the end of the day, buying a house isn't just walls and a roof. It's about how you feel walking your dog in the morning, who your kids will grow up next to, and the kind of peace that you end up having as you drive home from work. I help families just like yours every single week. People relocating from other states, upsizing for a better school districts, or investors looking for that long-term growth. And I want to help you too. If you're ready to start comparing neighborhoods, builders, or looking for opportunities here in Liberty Hill or Georgetown, you can call or text me at the number on the screen. Or if you're ready to book that strategy call, go ahead and utilize the link in my description. I want to talk about your goals, lifestyle, and what home really means to you. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Mindy Guevara, your Texas real estate broker, and until next time, take it easy.